What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all see, and the title was going down. Letitia, are we in trouble? We gonna see. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure y'all also go check out Doug and X out. His channel is in the description box down below. Definitely love reacting to Doug and what he got to say. And give my input. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. Let's get the video.
Letitia James in New York, her corrupt trial against Trump that has no jury, just had a death blow delivered to it this week, this time from Deutsche Bank exonerating Trump. We'll get to some MSNBC video and some articles real quick. But first, thanks for joining us here in exile. I'm so glad you're here with us. Won't you leave a comment below and let us know that you're there?
It was also a crucial day for Donald Trump's New York fraud trial, a trial that poses a lethal threat to his business.
They're actually attacking his business, but they really just want to tie him up during his campaign. And now here's Beaker's grandmother.
Deutsche Bank has been involved with Donald Trump since the 1990s, starting with 40 Wall Street. It was the first loan that they extended to him.
Deutsche Bank, in an email, says they're pursuing Donald Trump as a whale. Just remember that. This is after they'd already done business with him, okay, and even had some arguments with him. Another arm of them tried reaching out to him and hunting him as a whale to do more business with him.
That whale comment refers to an email Vorabalik wrote to her Deutsche Bank colleagues back in November of 2011 when she was trying to win his business. As she put it back then, quote, "We're whale hunting," meaning the hunt was on for high net worth clients.
So this cuts against Letitia James and the judge's whole thing that Trump has been defrauding these companies and they're angry at him. It's not. They love him. They keep jumping into bed with him after he has paid off all of his loans. And by the way, over this court case where they're saying Trump is overvaluing his property to get better rates from Deutsche Bank, he has paid off all those loans. So there's no injured party in this whole thing. There's no crime. This is Trump lawyer Alina Habba to the Daily Mail. Quote, "It would be a very difficult position for me to advise my client at this point to pay for what is effectively extortion," Habba told DailyMail.com. Letitia James is fighting for Deutsche Bank. So now they're throwing out a weird thing I hadn't heard before, that Deutsche Bank could be working through Letitia James to get Trump in trouble, maybe to up their rates or to get for them to get out of a loan deal. Habba also defended Trump's rhetoric, telling reporters that James, quote, "is continuing to disparage her client, that both sides need to be able to speak." Remember, this is the goal of the Democrats, Jack Smith's Democrats, is he wants them to be able to speak and run a narrative and shut Trump up and not let him use his superior access to the press and to media and his followers.
And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Like it bothers me so much. It bothers me so much that it's so many people out there that want to see this man fail. And I'm not trying to throw no shade. The shade has already been thrown. We see it every day, but where are we now? In a bad situation now. Even if we was, in an okay situation, I didn't see too many complaining when Trump was in office. I didn't see too many complaining. The only thing that I seen, and I really didn't get into that, but I didn't see anything. Even if I go back and see, I didn't see too many complaining. The only thing, y'all know, Trump is the R word. That's all I seen. That's all I heard. We know the truth about that. But that's all I heard. I have a father that's a Democrat. He came in yesterday, my pops, and I was on my phone and I was responding to comments. I tried to as much as I can. I tried to respond to y'all comments and it's a lot of comments. It's a lot of comments, and I try my best. So if I don't get to y'all, I deeply apologize. I have a family. We got other stuff going on and stuff, and that's why I only do like a video or two a day. But anyways, he came in and I'm responding to comments, and he was, looking in like, and I was like, Pop, I don't think you want to see this. They talking about a Democrat right now, just being funny, just being me. And I think he, got a little serious with me, like, well, you need to see what they doing to such and such. He a Republican and they, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't trying to throw those, no shade. I was just, being funny, like, hey, they talking about Democrat, I don't think you want to see this, you feel me? I'm protecting your peace, protecting your peace. And plus it was game night, and, after they didn't say nothing about it, we had a nice time, a good time for game night last night. But it's just, a lot of that, it sucks, and it definitely sucks too, having, I'm gonna say it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing that we can give out our differences, me and my father, when it comes to different things. But it's a bad thing when I see different stuff that's going on the other side, and he not realize it or they not realize it. I don't know.
That is what free speech is for, someone to be able to freely speak politically. Jack Smith can't have it and pull off his persecution of Trump. The process is the persecution in this case. It doesn't matter how any of these court cases come out. They're abusing Trump with the process. Here's CNN Politics. Deutsche Bank official says large changes to net worth like Trump isn't unusual. So remember, the judge in this case is trying to prosecute Trump, saying that it is unusual for him to inflate the value of his properties. Deutsche Bank came out and said it's not unusual. Not unusual. That's one of their star witnesses. Just now ruined Letitia James's case. Big win for Trump. New York CNN, a Deutsche Bank Wealth Management Group managing director testified Tuesday that the bank anticipates that the net worth of high wealth clients like Donald Trump can be inflated on self-reported financial statements, but it wouldn't necessarily stop the bank from issuing the loan, and didn't for Trump's loans. They weren't deceived, they weren't bothered, they weren't defrauded. You'll see in every one of these quotes over and over, Deutsche Bank was happy to do business with Trump. But David Williams, who's worked in the bank's private wealth management division for 17 years, said the bank wasn't fazed. It's not unusual or atypical for any clients provide financial statements to be adjusted to this level to this extent, he testified in a New York civil fraud trial. He's saying even what Trump did is within the realm of reason. His testimony Tuesday reinforced Trump's defense argument that the lender was not defrauded. The bank personnel conducted a due diligence process that did not rely on Trump's personal financial statements. The judge ruled fraudulent before the trial even started. Trump has also argued that the bank was happy to do business with him. Again, the longer they go on, the more Judge Engoron looks like a Democrat hat working for his little crime boss, Letitia James. This is bad for this creepy weirdo author, Judge Arthur Engoron. Democrat offer, these are all Democrats trying to make sure that they can speak, and their political opponent, their only political opponent, Donald Trump, make sure that he doesn't speak or they threaten to throw him in jail. Here's Judge Arthur Engoron, did not rule on this, but said, quote, the mere fact that the lenders were happy doesn't mean that the statute wasn't violated. Doesn't mean that the other statutes weren't violated. I'll take it under advisement, unquote. What he means is the statute, whether if it's being violated or not, first he checks to see if it's a Republican front runner for the presidential election. And yes, the statute was violated and we have to prosecute. And if it's a Democrat, if it's any of his other buddies, any friend, if it was Biden, it would be nothing to see here. This is all normal practice. This is how the Democrats are doing it. This is your free speech on trial, and Trump is defending it. He could save our free speech in this instance. We have to stop the Democrats all the way to 2024. I'm Doug in exile.
It's a cold world, y'all. I've never, maybe it's because I just got into, the whole, political thing, but to be that cruel just because you don't want somebody to be president is wild. So you do everything in your power, everything little by little, to try to put this man through everything. That's sad. And the crazy thing is, when that man win, woo-wee. I want a whole compilation of everybody that tried to tear him down. I want to see reactions of everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in for this reaction. Catch y'all next one.